Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today we are buckling up. Blade and Bow. This bourbon bottle is so pretty. It's so pretty. You'll notice there's a key on the bottle. The keys represent the 5 keys that used to hang on the door of the Stitzelweller distillery. This way. Come on. Get off of there. Come on. How in the heck? Who are you? Oh. Maybe this. There we are. Toby. Blade and Bow. America. Nice. America. Toby. There's a spider in my life. Spider in my life. Okay, glass 2 sucks. Is the bourbon good? Yeah, it's actually really good. Don't even hit subscribe. Don't even hit the thumbs up. Forget about all that. Don't even leave a comment. I'm not even worried about it. Just do me one favor. Don't buy this. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday night. It is Friday night. I'm feeling all right. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good for Summerschlam 2022. Hopefully, you're all buckled up and ready for Summerschlam yourselves, because tonight's going to be a fun night. Tonight's going to be a great night of Summerschlam. What's Summerschlam, you may ask? Well, tell me you don't watch ADHD Whiskey without telling me you don't watch ADHD Whiskey. Am I right? Summerschlam is one live stream every summer where we just have a little fun. We go a little bit deeper than normal. And tonight for Summerschlam, I'm going to blind my favorite whiskeys of 2022 so far to see what comes out on top, to see which bourbon or whiskey is the best so far this summer 2022. How's everybody doing? I am so happy that you're here. Chris S. BWE's in the house. That's just party early. He was here early. Honest Charlie's here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, says Honest Charlie. Whiskey Nose is here. What the heck's happening, Marty? What's going on? Bradley Newmeyer. Skoo. Drew Bowski. What's that happening? Uncle Robbie's in the house. Univ Poke says woo. That's new for him. He's never said that word a day in his life. Never said it. Wendy Miller, Matt Horn, my mama's in the house. Everybody. Bev Porter, love you, Mom. Thanks for being here like every Friday. Bourbon is here. Bourbon's bourbon. He says, let's go even. Gary Franchise is up in this B. Gary, can't wait to see you next week. Can't wait to see everybody next week who's going to the Bourbon Junkies meetup. I am so excited. I just can't hide it. Like Jesse Spano on Saved by the Bell. Will Henderson is here, everybody. Remind me to tell you a little story about Will Henderson, everybody. Just don't let me forget. Chris Boozalinci up in this mother Big Daddy. Jake McKee, the podcast, says, I'm more than ready for this. Happy birthday, Grease. Happy belated birthday, everybody. Grease, the Greasemeister, the Grease man, the greasiest. 40. Happy 40th, brother. Friggin' love this guy. Love him so much. JJ's here, says, it's Schlammer time. Cheech Artolino. Fancy Franchi. Man, oh man, I am just so excited for tonight. It's going to be a good one. The podcast says, Matt, my daughter is waiting on you to go live. She's getting pissed. Her name is Riley. Don't piss her off. We almost named our second daughter Riley, but we knew that you already had one, so didn't do that. Unless, of course, yours is younger than mine, in which case we just predicted the future. So, super smart. Dustin's here. Nimerax is up in this B, America. What the heck's going on? Sugar Kitty, Tim Evans. Tim, are you going to be in Michigan next week? I hope so. I hope so. I'm so excited to see all of you. Patrick Fulmer's here. Patrick Fulmer. Miss you. Miss seeing your face. Miss seeing your name. Has it been a while, Patrick? Man, I love me some Patrick Fulmer. 4-Leaf Whiskey. What the heck is happening? Shelby Strunk is Strunk again on Friday night. Sipping my new riff Country Slammer tonight. Orange citrus spice goes down nice. Thanks, Matt. Thank you, Shelby, for that. Here, you know what? America. Little Country Slammer up in this B. Whoop, whoop. I'll start tonight with... That's just a weak sauce pour. Little Country Slammer as well. Tonight, we have a 7-pour flight. So I'm going to take it easy to get up to that. Ooh, Country Slammer. That is sweet and nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Big Daddy's here. Dave Markowski. Old Man Joe. Whiskey Burger. Sour Whiskey. Nick Foles. Mr. Nick Foles. Ryan Parker's up in this B. Pigfoot 75 says, yo, Matt. The 75th Pigfoot. The 75th one. Josh Rosie. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Delaware. We're in Delaware. Looking like a boss, Big Lebowski style. Oh, the blue blockers. You know, sometimes you're seeing a little blue and you don't want to. So what do? Blue block them bitches. Man, I love that new riff. Between mine and the Junkies pick, those were two of the best new riff single barrels I've tasted so far. So excited to see what's going to happen with new riff bourbon, like just going forward. They're getting good. They're getting so good. Thomas Hensel's feeling underdressed. Why is that? Oh, because I'm wearing a collared shirt. Sorry, it's Summerschlam. It's collared shirt time. CNSA Crush. Hello, state neighbor. What's up, Crush Dog? Eric Windham. Saline. My glasses are crooked. I'm better. Yeah, they won't be on long, just like my pants. Hector Torres is here. Delrod, cheers to my first Summerslam. Cracked my first bottle of Old Carter to celebrate the ending of my COVID quarantine. Delrod, get out of that quarantine. And which Old Carter is it? I need to know. Fancy Franchi, 7 days until the BJ event. 3 pieces of pizza, Matt. I'm excited to see you. I'm excited to see you too. The Franchies are the best. Andy Stafford, Rick Rock is here. This is going to be a good one. 250 people in chat. Adam is here. Matt, what the heck? You look like a slim trim world's best whiskey taster and like a member of the Ocean's 11 cast. America. Like Clooney and Brad Pitt mixed together. I've heard that before. I've also heard Chris Farley and what's the other guy's name? The other fat guy. Jonah Hill and the other guy, the curly-haired man, Seth Rogen. I've heard that too. Just a blend of those, but mostly Clooney and Pitt. Mostly Clooney and Pitt is what I get. If Clooney ate Pitt. MC Squared Whiskey, meow meow. What's going on? Saline, 786. Wonder if that's how much horsepower he's got under the hood of that Saline. Maddie, you look so nice, all dressed up in that nice button-down shirt. And those shot glasses. These are like $3 glasses that we found on the floor of like a mall somewhere. Picked them up, and we're just ready to rock and roll, you know? Whiskey Tears is here. Juniper Lane. Hey, Juniper. Welcome in tonight. MNF, you look like Rick Ross on bourbon. Do I look like Rick Ross? I don't think I look like Rick Ross. John Candy. Jerk. Old Man Joe's here. Drums and Drams. What up, Matt Porter? What's up, Cameron? Great stream last night. Cameron streamed for what seemed like 4 hours because it was 4 hours. I'm still gonna make that bourbon brand we talked about last night. It's got to happen. Nick Foles looks like Shia LaBeouf. like 8 times in my life from random people. Really? Not what I pictured you. I pictured you more like riffraff. Pictured you more like riffraff. But Shia LaBeouf is fine too. The White Rick Ross. You are a White Rick Ross? No, I don't believe it. Googling Rick Ross. Rick Ross. How is that even, not even close? No, come on. Although I'd like that. That would be pretty sweet. Oh, that. He looks like Kimbo Slice, but with bigger boobs. Yeah, for sure. It's nice. See? I wasn't fibbing. See? Just like Kimbo, bigger boobs. That's what I think anyway. Alrighty, how do I get rid of this now? There, we're back. Where was the wrench tonight? Oh, I guess Trev, I don't know. I heard last night that he couldn't be on, so I was going to go on it earlier and then wasn't going to happen. Kids barely went to bed at this time, so we're just going on normal time. I want to fish with you next weekend, Matt. Are you Will? Will? Let's do it. Can I? I wish I had one of those like telescoping rods. Not the one that's not in my pants. A different one. You know, like a fishing rod. Mark Emmenecker, are we going fishing in Michigan? Oh, I have my Michigan fishing license too. I got it. And if Rick Ross ever watches this, super sorry. Didn't mean to offend. I have big boobs too. It comes with the territory. And the donuts. The whiskey friends just got the new riff bottle today. We'll open that. Wow. Come on, Porter. Just got the new riff bottle today. We'll open that as a group soon, and I'll send you our thoughts. Awesome. I love to hear them. And always be honest, because it doesn't help to be not honest. Ever. Bubble Bath Bourbon is here. Oh, Will can't come? Oh, well, we'll settle. Fishing with the Grease would be a great video. Julie, you look fantastic. I need your diet, buddy, because it's working well. Mine is going opposite direction. Whatever, Julie. Friggin' beautiful. You and Dan, just a couple beautiful people. Diet. Basically doing intermittent fasting. Basically. Pretty much. Pretty close. This is what we're doing tonight. First, I would like... What should we do? This is what I want to start with. Should we start with... I want to start with this instead. Next Friday on Patreon, my rare character barrel drops. It's my fishing boat's on it back when I used to have a fishing boat, and it's in Munising Bay in Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So Ryan Alves had the idea. He says you should do a throwback bottle, because my channel when it started was ADHD fishing. I had a fishing channel before a whiskey channel. It failed. Had 100 subscribers, and they were all mad, or bots, one of the two. Anyway, this barrel was selected by ADHD Fishing, and it is ridiculous. When I picked it, I was like, I think it's really good. But then when I got the bottle, I literally took the first drink and I was like pumping my fist. My wife's like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's so good. America, it is I don't want to use that glass. It is it's the first, by far, the first 95.5 Kentucky rye whiskey that I've ever had. It is 6 years and 6 months old and 121.2 proof. So it's cask strength, non-chill filtered, all that stuff. This was, I don't even know how much I can disclose because I never asked, but This distillate was made from a distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky that would at max have a whiskey that is 6.6 years old. Am I familiar with this distillery? I don't know. Maybe. Will this distillery have any bottles in the flight tonight? I don't know, maybe. Does this distillery go by just 3 letters sometimes? Maybe, possibly. Was this distilled by a man whose name rhymes with sleeve? Bally? Maybe. But it's some of the first Kentucky 95.5 rye from barrels purchased from a distillery. So it's sourced from that distillery by rare character. It's so dark. It's so awesome. If you enjoyed the New Losers pick, this is a little bit wilder and I think better. It's like super dark fruits and raisins. And sometimes I smell it and I think it's a rum for some reason. So weird. Oh. Wow. That is good as... That is so damn good. I honestly tonight was thinking about blinding ryes just to see how good it is because it reminds me of... See, I don't want to say this and then look stupid later, but when I tasted it, I thought it reminded me of Kentucky Owl and like pours like that. So I wanted to put it in a blind flight with that. But people don't like rye flights for some reason. So I'll do it by myself. Or maybe I'll make a video with it or something. But it is crazy dark fruits. It is like extra oily, super extra oily. It's crazy, crazy good. And if you like a potent dark rye that's like just an ass kicker, it's up your alley for sure. It is so good. Adriano probably be a big fan of it. Just kidding. That's a joke because rye, right? Sorry, I'm sure I missed a whole bunch of chat while I was blabbing. Corey Bush is here. Wife isn't feeling well, so we didn't go out tonight. Watching my first live show ever. Corey Bush, you son of a bitch. Welcome in. Hope your wife feels better, but at the same time, kind of happy she's sick. But just kidding. That's not true. I'm not happy she's sick at all. That's actually really mean to say. But welcome in. First live stream. Hells yeah. Got a new one. Hopefully we hook it and land. Hopefully we land this one instead of just like getting into the boat and letting go. Son of a bee. That's the worst. BD, you're a good dude. You're a good dude, BD. Horses and Bourbon is up in this mother. Stephen Shaw. MC Squared Whiskey. Daniel Blanco. Good John Goodman. Nope. Dan L says Porter's hair is flawless. It's not flawless, Dan. The only thing flawless in this chat is you. Jeff Frederick, $20 super chat. Holy balls. Looking forward to meeting you at the Pours in the Park. Ready to put the world's top whiskey hugger to the test. You're getting it, Jeff Frederick. You're getting squeezed 3 times as hard because you have 3 syllables in your last name. That's just how it works. Tom Russo, $2 super chat. Thank you, Tom. Well, Thomas Hensel, that's not necessarily true because I wish that like in like a dream world, a barrel pick would be like you have access to their warehouse and you can go taste all the barrels and pick the best one. It really comes down to the selection that they give you. They're like, here's 3, 4, 5, 6 samples. And if you like it, then pick one. If you don't, too bad. So sad. Bruzel's here. Freaking Bruzel. Everybody, Bruzel's in the house. If you don't know who Bruzel is, TikTok fame. He stood in line for like 40 hours That's probably not true. He stood in line, I think at least a day. That's probably not true either. He stood in line for an extended period of time for a Weller Foolproof drop. I think it was a store pick. And then he went home and tried to start his lawnmower with it. I'm not going to tell you if it worked or not, but check out Bruzel on TikTok for sure. I think he has a YouTube channel too, but I see most of my Bruzel on TikTok. He also takes YouTubers' tasting notes and puts food in a blender, stuff in a blender with those tasting notes, and sees if it's good or not. I'm terrible at describing Bruzel, but he's the man. Frank C. Man, looks like a Police Academy movie extra. Oh, for sure. Definitely. Whiskey Mountains is here. Daniel Toole, how was that Woodford 118.4 behind you? It is. I just got it yesterday. I tasted it, and I was like, it's going in the flight tonight. If you're brand new here tonight, if you just got here, then the flight we're doing tonight is the best bottles from 2022 that I have right now. So we're blinding the best of 2022 so far. Just, yeah, go through chat. I'm missing. Yeah, Bruzel's up in here. I can't believe Bruzel's here. What a guy. The world's best Bruzel describer. Also a handsome guy. Handsome man, that Bruzel. Alrighty. Well, so unfortunately, I did a thing that actually I didn't do. So this is kind of what is the deal. What I should have done in hindsight was carve out a little extra time today. Should have just told the children to make their own dinner, and I should have poured these pours befores, but I didn't. So bear with me here. Bear with me. I'm going to pour them. And then we're going to start Summerschlam. So here we go. 7, possibly 8. We'll get to the 8th in a minute. 7 of the best whiskeys I have on hand here from 2022. Are there much better whiskeys that were released in 2022? Probably. For sure. Absolutely. Do I have them? No. So guess what? They're not eligible because I only do the things that I can get my hands on. If someone's willing to cost and ship me something, that counts. If someone gifts something to me, that counts. If a distiller sends something to me, that counts. If I'm able to get it, it counts. If I can't get it and I only get a sample of it, obviously can't really do a flight with it. Also, not exactly fair to be like, nobody on the planet can get this bottle, but we're putting it in a flight. My wife says you can see the computer in your glasses. Well, they're coming off soon, babe. I promise. They're coming off soon. Matter of fact. Oh, the blue's back. The blue is back. Thank you, Carissa, for letting me know. I don't want to look like a stupid idiot any more than I normally do. So, Gamer Doge, watching your live stream for the first time, who would be your WWE opponent for Summerschlam? Probably Yokozuna. For sure. Me and Yoko, we go back and forth. R.I.P. Yokozuna. Do you have porpoises on your shirt? I think they're sperm whales, to be fair, but I'm not sure exactly. They might be porpoises. Porpoise is a funny word, by the way. Porpoises, it's a fun word. All right, here we go. 7, possibly 8. First, let's do Calumet Farm 16. America. Somebody keep track of this for me. Calumet will go in C. That's actually really easy to remember because, oh, wow. That was disrespectful. Boy. Jeez. Calumet will go in C because it was cold when it touched my leg, my bare leg. That was a terrible, terrible pour. Woodford, batch proof 118.4. America. Dang it, I poured too much of that. Now I'm stuck with pouring that much. Oh well, I won't drink them all. Woodford Batch Proof will go in A because the bottle is shaped like a hammer or a club or a mallet. Fair. Lucky 7, 14-year, the Hold Up. Actually just received this bottle in the mail the other day from Lucky 7. So thanks, Lucky 7, for my order got canceled for this, and they were nice enough to send me this one and the Jokester, which is really good as well. But 14-year, the Hold Up 100 proof, America, is going to go in B because I put the cork back. Back. B. Put the cork back. That's all I can think of. Top of my head. Here is a curveball. I reviewed this the other day. I really, really enjoyed it. We'll see how it fares. Pursuit United, 108 proof. This is 2022 version. What the heck? How did that seal so tight? Oh, I have no idea what's happening here. Good bruisel, this is down there tight. Who the hell put that back on there? What was that? Must have been the day I got my testosterone shot. Just kidding. 7cc, batch 7cc. Pursuit United will go in glass D because it made dimples in my hand when I tried to open it. Good gosh, that was on there tight. Next up, Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery Series number 7. The fudge? America. We'll go in glass G. Because their stoppers aren't made very good anymore. G for not made very good. The world. All right. I lost my microphone. I lost my mic. All right. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch A122. America. Will go in glass E. That's easy to remember. Because most of my Elijah Craig bottles are empty because they're so good. And finally, just to see how it fares, just throwing it in the mix. I don't know who made this. I don't know who put this together. This is a Bardstown Bourbon Company Distillery Collection blended whiskey. I don't know who the world's top whiskey taster. I don't know who that is, but let's just put it in the mix. America. This is my Bardstown Bourbon Company blend. How will it fare? Will it come in last? Will it come in second to last? Probably somewhere in there. Alrighty. Now, last thing. 7's a lot. You know what? I'm sticking with my gut here. I'm doing 7. I was thinking about putting an 8th one in there, and I had 2 things in mind, but now that I rethink it, stupid. Totally stupid idea. We're going to stay with 7. Put these over here. Oh, you know what I was going to do? You know what I was going to do before we did this? I was going to open a bottle, and I just looked and saw something that made me reminded me of it. 14 years, really good, Saucy Shane. Billiard background. Oh, yes, B for billiard background. That would have been super smart. He reminds me of Jim Gaffigan. Who's that? Just kidding. I know who Jim Gaffigan is. But, really? Nah, I don't know about that. The Pursuit of Vice Grips. You guys are going to tell me I need vice grips now? Is that what you're going to tell me? You got to have vice grips on you every day, all day. Cheech's Disco 7 Cap did the same thing? Rude. How rude. Corks, no good. You know what? Their old corks, fantastic. The other ones, not so great. These new ones are not so great. Solid lineup? Yeah, I think so. I think it would be interesting. What letter was the last blend in ADHD whiskey? I don't know. Whatever the last one was. Between A and G? I don't know. F? Was it F? Could have been F. Love the shirt, says Bob Balkovac. Looking spiffy. Oh, thanks, Bob. Disco 70 the same as well? What in the world? They must have had a bad run of corks or something. Can I rehash the bottles one more time? Yes. I can't off the top of my head say which one is in which glass, but Woodford Masters Collection Batch Proof, the brand new 118.4 here. Calumet 16, my Bardstown Bourbon Company blend. Lucky 7 14 year, the Hold Up. It's 100 proof. Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery Series number 7. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A122. And Pursuit United, the 2022 release. But before we do that, I did want to do this because I just picked up this bottle today. And if you remember, last Friday, everybody was telling me that I needed to have a knife to carry. And we went into a whole conversation about how I needed to carry a knife. And I was like, I don't do knives. Well, guess what? On Monday, Will Henderson, literally on his birthday, got slammered and ordered me a knife that arrived 2 days later. 3 days later. It's a Spyderco. Spyderco? Look at that thing. Anyway, Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger. That's what we're going to get into. You know what? I know that it's got a pull tab, but no. Not when I got a knife now. Now that I got a knife, I'm cutting everything up. So sharp. Doesn't even matter. Will Henderson's the best, by the way. I've used this thing so many times. Like 4 times already. Another donation for a Leatherman for the world's best whiskey taster. Adam, I can't have 2 knives. Take it back. Oh, Whiskey Mountains. Somebody screenshot that and send it. I don't even know. Just somebody remember that. Adriana's on top of it. Thank you, Adriana. AC Jones MD, I can stitch you up, Matt. America. I don't know. I don't like the idea of stitches. But if I did get them, you sound like the man to do it. This is Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger. I have never had such a thing. Smoke Wagon Bourbon Uncut the Younger. We took the same philosophy used to create a superior, affordable, easy sipping bourbon, then didn't add any water. Uncut and unchill filtered, fruit forward with lots of candy flavors, cinnamon spice, and plenty of heat. Aged and bottled, Nevada Agency Distilling Company. 57.04 proof. So 114 proof. See how it is. It's definitely younger. Pretty grain forward. Wow. It smells like lettuce. Or like, that smells like the produce section of a grocery store. With all like the water spraying on the vegetables and stuff. That's $50. $50. I don't know. I'll do a review on it, a full review on it. I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. Obviously, we know what it is. I guess I just wanted to taste it for myself. $50, young, barrel proof MGP. Tastes young. Does taste young. I think $50 can get you probably a better quality product, a little more age on it. But if this is your jam, it's your jam. It is a little fruity, but like red apple and grain. So it's like a red apple got genetically modified and engineered with corn. But they had to like make them stick together with bourbon. That's what I'm getting. Is it bad? No. Is it $50 good? I don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to get into that. But first, well, I mean, now it's time for Summerschlam. So I think it's time to do it. I think it's time to do this thing. Nick Foles, I was thinking the same thing. Looked a lot better in my head, to be honest. That looks pretty bad. Oh, well. Summerslam time. Mixing up glasses. Empty glass on the floor. Don't break. All right. Which one is which? Who knows? Empty glass on the floor. All right. Oh. I am basically the mixiest mixer ever. Mic was off me. Honestly, felt like this was going to look so much better. It's all right. This is a wrestling themed live stream. Everybody, just forget about it. All right, I have 7 glasses in random order. Oh, I shouldn't. I'm going to put stickers on them now so that I can keep track of them. And they're numbered 1 through 7. But I think I did it wrong. I should have put the number on the bottom and the letter on the outside of the glass. That would have made way more sense. Oh well, we'll figure it out. All right, they are numbered 1 through 7. Let's get in to glass number 1. Whew. Glass number 1, getting the old SJ, getting it nice and dizzy. Ooh, that smells like dark black cherry. Black Uncut Younger's $37. That's way more like it. That's way better. That's way better. 37. Drums and Drams, bro, you look great. Drums and Drams, shut up. Drums and Drams, jeez, it's like Cameron's like centerfold material. I'm just like started my own channel on the hub. From manatees to homemade V-neck, only on ADHD. Literally took me so long to make this shirt. Hide your wife, says Zoolander. That's right. Date night to badass in 2 seconds. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just have to be ready. You have to be prepared. Got to be prepared just to get crazy. Just to get, you never know when you're going to get called to the ring to wrestle, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is my middle name. Let's get down to business. That's right, horses and bourbon. Let's do it. What's your wrestling name? Gravity Tractor. Gravity Tractor is my wrestling name. This is it's not super oaky, but there is a nice oak presence. It's dark. It's black cherry. Glass number 1 is so much fun. Down the hatch. That's good. That is good. The funny thing is, all of these are going to be good. Oh, man. That is oily and has a really long, a lot of brown sugar. The finish, though, is going forever. The finish is going forever on that. Man, I don't know what that one is. It tastes too high. I'm not going to try to guess, but the oak presence and the proof and the sweetness mixed with the barrel char is almost perfect. That is so good. I like that a lot. The Schlammer. Oh, it's my finishing move. The Schlammer. The finishing move. Shirt available in merch store. Sorry, Alec, that I butchered one of your shirts, but guess what? Don't care. If you've got a problem with it, Alec, come get it. Come get some. Any of the Bradleys can come get it. Just saying. Or Bradleys? What the heck? Rubens. What the world? Any of the Bradleys? I knew that was wrong when it came out of my mouth. Wow. Porter, get it together. Any of the Bradleys. That's something that Tito Ortiz would say because he's dumb. Glass number 2, giving it the old SJ. Oh, that's another wrestling move. I just grab somebody by their throat and just ring it and swirl it. Oh, he's giving him the SJ. Oh, no. Bradley does have a powerful mustache. That's for sure. Garage worn shirts in the merch shop. That would be pretty sweet. Jameson, love your sense of humor. Best way to end a stressful work week. Thank you. We need more people like you. No, because then nobody would watch me. I must be unique. Otherwise, I'd have to be like everybody. I'd have to be like everybody else is now. Then, no. But I appreciate your kind words. Thank you. Have you tried the new Jackie Z whiskey? I have not. The Hidden Barn. I have not. I've heard Gravity Tractor merch. All right, Eric Larson. If 3 people will buy a Gravity Tractor t-shirt, then we'll make it happen. Glass 2. Reminiscent of glass 1 a little bit, but maybe a little more astringent. A little more purple grape. That smells so good. There's like a little bit of molasses on there. It smells so good. Glass 1 and glass 2 might be related. Like cousins or something. All right, down the hatch, glass 2. Oh, that's a little spicier. Oh, wow. That really engulfs the mouth with, kind of overtakes it a little bit. I don't even want to talk during it. It's like a movie. It's like a really good movie. You just don't want to talk. But you end up talking anyway and you get in trouble. Everyone tells you to shut up. It's spicy. There is some sweetness on the back end, which is normally different. Normally you get the sweetness up front and the spice on the back end, but the spice took care of the front end. And then the remainder was a barrel char sweetness. Glass 1 and 2 are both fantastic. So this is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Julie, I don't think the shirts I sent you are going to fit you now, Matt. I'll send you new ones in smaller size. They'll still fit. They'll definitely still fit. Is the other signature move the SJ? Oh, yeah. Sometimes the SJ is the finisher. You just never know. Just never know what you're working with. Adam says, Matt the Gravity Tractor Porter, the new member of the fabulous Freebirds and new United States heavyweight champion, America. Thanks, Adam. That's super nice. You need a headband? I do need a headband. It says Gravity Tractor on the headband. It would be badass. With Sting's ropes around your biceps and yell your Bourbon Mania chant. That's the difference between having children and not having children. Not having children, show up with a headband and ropes around my biceps. If I could find my biceps. Having children, you just get a butchered Alec Bradley cigar t-shirt that I cut up in 5 seconds. The kids were like, what are you doing to the shirt? And I'm like, shut up. But that's because I was in character. Anyone ever sneezed while nosing their whiskey? For sure. 100%. Robert Tractor Trailer would be proud. Oh, yeah. Gravity Tractor, for anybody who cares, is supposedly some sort of like invention or like idea or theory about how they would stop an asteroid if it ever were to come toward Earth. Gravity Tractor is an asteroid stopping machine. So if your wrestling name is Asteroid, guess what? Got your number, bitch. Wow, Nude HD XYZ best adult dating site. Welcome in. Super happy you're here. Can't wait to check you out later. Thrasher's in the house. It's Schlam Reverse Screamer for my blind tonight. Cheers, Gravity Tractor. Oh, let me know what you think. I think the Schlammer is way better than the Screamer, but if you have a different taste, then I can see it going the other way. But personally, Country Schlammer stomps Sleep Screamer, like just stomps it out. Throws it over the top rope, right over the turnbuckle, into the announcer table. Jeez. Oh, 3. This is going to be impossible. 3. 3 is sweeter than the first two, but also oak forward. Very approachable. Oh man, cherry for sure. There might be a little banana on this one. I don't get banana on a lot of things. I just don't. But I'm starting to. This smells like a little bit of a banana runt, possibly. A very good nose again. Again, must be aged, has some good age to it. Let's put it down the hatch and see where it goes. Oh, what the hell? I don't know how I'm going to pick a winner here tonight. The first 3 glasses, I'm going to have an incredibly hard time. 3 is phenomenal. 3 is very like a candy cherry with like a little vanilla, like a cherry and vanilla, but then sweet oak, oily, but seems to be possibly a lower proof, but that doesn't hurt it. It actually made that really enjoyable at that proof. I don't know what the heck's happening. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do here. It's going to be impossible. Jeffrey Wack is here, everybody. Jeffrey Wack. Look what Will Henderson sent. I'm bringing this I'm bringing this next weekend to open stuff with. I better put that away. Bill's going to cost me definitely an emergency room visit for sure. Julie L, thank you so much. Hit the thumbs up. Show Matt some support and love. Everybody shows me support and love. Especially the like family. Whack Attack versus Gravity Tractor? No. Nope. Jeffrey Wack is kind of like... who would I... Jeffrey Wack is like... was it ever like a Joker? Like a clown? Who's like a wrestler? Oh, wasn't it? What was the name of the clown? That was a long time ago. A long time ago in the WWF. It was... shit. It was a clown. But that's Jeffrey Wack's smile. If you put a clown makeup on him, he'd be the perfect clown wrestler. The Whack Attack. Oh, Gravity Tractor giving Whack Attack an SJ. That sounds dirty. Sounds totally dirty. All right, this is glass 4, giving a little bit of a spin. This one's different. This one is a little bit... there's not as much oak on this one. This one's got a little bit of like a sugary funk to it. There's brown sugar, but it also kind of reminds me of one of those pixie sticks. Yeah, like definite pixie stick. Graham cracker. Pixie sticks and graham crackers. There might be a little bit of nut on this one as well. Possibly a little bit of nuttiness. So far, I think glass 4 has my least favorite nose, but it's not bad. It's still a tremendous nose, but the first 3, I was like, what in the heck am I going to do here? This one is slightly different, and I shouldn't say it's my least favorite yet. It's just a little bit different. So let's put it down the hatch and see what it does to the inside of my body. That's really good too. Oh. So I've tasted 4, and at some point I have to actually get critical here because this isn't going to be easy. 4 is a bit astringent compared to the first 3. It's super good. It's super oily. The finish is awesome. It is like, to steal a word from the Mash and Drum from Jason, it is like your quintessential bourbon flavor profile. There's a little bit of nut, but there's some chocolate, definite oak. But this one does carry a little bit of astringency that the first 3 didn't. So I'm going to dock it for that. But I'm going to come back, and on my way back, who knows? Things might change. Posted a gravity tractor photo to your Facebook group page. You did, Jerry? Jerry did? Oh, I saw Rick Ross again. Facebook. Oh, I'm not even logged into. See, I don't use my computer for a lot of web surfing. I just use it for editing. So I'm not even logged into Facebook on my computer. It's kind of funny. What are we drinking tonight? Seth Wilson, we are doing a flight of the best whiskeys I have acquired so far in 2022. I almost said 2017. That's the wrong year. Not including rye. I didn't put any rye in here. But if you're just joining us, the flight tonight, Woodford Batch Proof 2022, the brand new one. Calumet 16. Lucky 714, the hold up. Pursuit United, the second batch of Pursuit United, which I just threw in there as, because I think it's really good. It's an underdog here. It's definitely an underdog, but it's in here. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A122. Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery Series number 7. And for shits and grins, I put my Bardstown Bourbon Company blend in there just to see where it fell. Just to see. Rick Rock, you can wield the Woodford bottle as your club. I told you. I know. It looks like a club. Knott's Schlammer is fantastic. The nose is incredible. On a completely separate note, don't drive slow in the left lane. Thank you, Knott's. I hate when people drive slow in the left lane. Like, just get over. Just move over. But I'm glad that you like Country Slammer. I really like it too. I've been sipping the Screamer, Mark Emmenecker says. So yeah, there's 2 new riff picks. There's a Screamer and a Schlammer. It's pretty I didn't even think of it, but that's pretty good. What is your tattoo on your arm? No idea. No clue. Not going to talk about it, but it's there. It's definitely there. Got it when I was 18 and still there. I might get it covered up. Who knows? I might get it turned into a beautiful portrait of my mother. You just never know. Might just have Bev Porter on my arm, but my arm needs to get more lovely first. This is a great look. Alec. Yeah. I cut shirts like I cut cigars, brother. Don't give a shit because they're just awesome no matter what. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? I'm right, for sure. Look at that. I don't know. It looked better before. I thought it was going to look better, to be fair. Mark Emmenecker, what does the ink? Oh, we're not going to, nope. Still not going to go there. Stuff and Whiskey, Aaron says, thanks for the tickets to the gun show, Matt. Summerschlam, baby. Hope this is a pay-per-view for free on YouTube. And you're welcome. Sorry that they're a little saggy and not quite. One day, though, be jacked again. We'll get jacked again. Jerry Black up in this mother. Let's go to glass 5. Matt, I posted a throwback photo of Gravity Tractor and HBR to your phone. Oh, yes. DC made it for sure. We need, if I could get on Facebook on here, I would, but I honestly don't even know my password. So that's kind of a thing. I would pull it up, but I can't. But thank you, Jerry. I'll have to go and look after the stream. Or I could just do it on my phone. One of these days, I will get a new camera eventually, hopefully, that does the things with the autofocus and stuff so that, works like that. But currently, no. Don't have that. Let's see. We're going to find it. We're going to get there. Oh, nope. Damn it. Come on, Porter. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. You can't really see it. You can't really see. You kind of see it. You can sort of see it. It's gravity tractor. He's a beautiful man. Number 5. Okay. Glass 5 is fruitier. Stone fruits. Peachy, maybe? Apricot, peach, something like that. Glass 5 smells a little bit younger than the rest. Does have more of a youthful nose to it, but not in a bad way. It's not like grain forward. It's just fruitier and peachier. I don't want to go out on a limb and guess what this is, but possibly could be the youngest one of the bunch, maybe. But super good nose. Coming off of the first 4, the 5th glass, although is more youthful, is still a tremendous nose. Peach rings, like the candy. Ooh. Wow, still holds its own. That is good. Definite fruit on the palate. Super sweet. The finish kind of falls off a little bit compared to the other ones. It's not quite as oily, but the palate on it is really, really good. Just the flavor profile is a little bit more unique than the rest. These other ones are more standard bourbon. This one is a little bit off standard bourbon profile, a little more fruity, a little more peachy. But damn, that is good. That's the first one that the finish kind of dissipated quickly, though. So that one is super good. I like it a lot, but it's not going to hold a candle to 1, 2, or 3, although it's still very good. All right, number 6. Where the heck is my mouse? Found it. Look at this is bothering me right there. Come on, Porter. You can do a better cutting job than that. You can do better than that. What the heck? Where'd that one come from? Ah, man. Stop looking at yourself. I can't help it. I'm so vain. You're so vain. I bet you think that song is about you. It's just a good song. The Schlammer Flintstone look. Yeah, you know what? Rewind a little bit and guess what? Looked like Mark Wahlberg going to prom. Now I look like Mark Hunt. Worst bottle on your bar now? Ezra 7 for me. It really sucks. Old Ezra 7 year? You must have got a bad one. And if that's the worst bottle on your bar, whew, congratulations on having a killer friggin' lineup. There's so many. I can't just, I don't know. There's a lot. To be honest, I'm not going to go with the worst tasting one because there might be ones that taste a little worse. But I did a blind flight on a live stream a few months back. And it was like basically under $20 bourbons. It was extra cheap Kentucky bourbons versus Dustin Poirier's Rare Stash, which costs $100 because they get their bourbon from really rare stashes of barrels. It's a lie. I'm going to say Rare Stash is my worst because it is terrible and cost $100. So that. Correct, Thomas. which is awesome. At least that's what my accountant tells me. What is your favorite whiskey? Oh, Kristen King. There's so many. It just depends on the day. But I do love Elijah Craig Barrel Proof a lot. I love Knob Creek single barrels, especially the older ones, a lot. You know what, though? If I had to just answer your question with one answer, I would say King of Kentucky. One day I'll own a bottle. One day I'll own a bottle of King of Kentucky. It's absolutely phenomenal. Gravity Tractor sounds like number 47 in the Kama Sutra. Whack Attack sounds like number 32. Number 6 is okay. Number 6 is smells like kind of like cream corn a little bit. Like a can. Have you ever had creamed corn? Creamed corn? Cream corn? Like if you added sugar and whiskey to cream corn. A little bit of like a Tootsie Roll. Or like one of those red Tootsie Rolls, whatever they're called. Fruities, footsies, something like that. Yeah, a little bit of Tootsie Roll, a little bit of creamed corn. That is a very unique nose. Very unique nose. Let's go for a taste. Sweet, slight astringency, a little bit of what the heck is the name of that? It's not an apricot. It's not a peach. It's the other one. Somebody help me. A plum. Like a little bit of like a plumminess to it. A little bit of a plum. Plum corn. It's like, it is weirdly plum-like. I don't think I've ever called a plum on the palate of a bourbon or a whiskey. But wow, now that I smell it again, that's plum for days. Huh. 6 is interesting. It's sweet. It's plum-like. It's very good. I don't think it's going to win this flight, though. It's good. I do enjoy it. Huh. It's funny because that one might be the one that I thought the last one was. I'm not sure. Let's see. Hide that. Sorry, I'm getting friggin' way behind. Way behind. Way behind. It's not password. ADHD mania is running wild, brother. Yeah. Where are all the likes? I don't know. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, help a brother out. Hit the thumbs up. Tim Evans here too. $79.99 for old Ezra here. $79.99 for Ezra 7-year. Like it used to be $49, I think. I remember. And then Gene Nassif is in the house. Gene, I think I owe you a message. Gene, can we do purple and gold? Can I make a Kobe bottle? I'll make a Kobe bottle. Gene, can we do purple and gold wax? That'd be sweet. Yep, here too, $80. Best screw top I have. Early times? I think early times. If I had an Elijah Craig grenade, it'd be that, but I don't have one of those. So I think early times is the best screw top I have. Probably early times bottled and bond. What's up? What's up, Pez Reviews? Friggin' dispensing reviews left and right. Have I had Wicked Pickle whiskey? No. I definitely drink it though. Oh, George Dickel, Tabasco George Dickel. Okay, no, I mean that's in a different category. I think they tried to make that bad. Glass number 7. Let's see here. Yes, my tattoo does say I'm no HBR. I can't sing like HBR. Gene says I can't get behind the heavy pot still bourbon and rye. I love malt, but my God, are the others rough. Isn't I believe that Jackie Zykin, I think, isn't she working with pot stilled bourbon with the Neely family, like the Neely family stuff? I think that's all pot still stuff. What a nightmare. I mean, Nectarine, that's pretty close, but it wasn't it. Pluot, that's like a thing. Let's see here. Plum Crazy Purple. I'm just going to catch up here. We do have purple and gold. But can you do both at the same time? Can you do purple and gold? That's what I want to know. Oh, Alberta Premium. I have that. I totally forgot that was a screw top. But Alberta Premium is one of them that I've got 2 bottles. I've got last year's version and this year's version. And that's a bottle that I never go back to for some reason. I don't know why. Go to AlecBradley.com, get a t-shirt. Jesus Louise. Can do both. But Gene, on the same bottle though, like can you double dip? That's what I'm looking for, is a double dip. I understand if I'm being a pain in the ass, but a double dip would be just amazing. Gold on the bottom, purple on top. I don't know. Is that a thing? I have not had that, Chris. I haven't had the BBC Plantation rum. I have not. Okay. Glass 7 is, wow, peppery. It smells like a grape Jolly Rancher. They use a little bit of crushed black pepper on it. Grape Laffy Taffy. Lots of grape. Lots of grape and spice. Some oak. Sweet and spicy. Glass 7 smells really nice. Oh, wow. Ooh. That tastes like a candy bar. That tastes like the heck candy bar is it? Well, then it changed. It's weird because that one tasted like some sort of a chocolate bar at first, but then towards the end it went more back into like the grape Laffy Taffy. But also just like there's a spice to it, like a prickliness. Really good. That one's really good too. I think that I'm going to go ahead and say that glasses 5 and 6 are out of the running. I think for sure I liked glass 5 more than 6. I think 6 is going to be in last place, and then 5, because I can't go through these a million times. Then let me taste. I just tasted 7. 7's really good. I'm gonna taste 4, 3, 2, 1. But I want to taste 4 right after I tasted 7 because I want to compare those two. Okay, wow. What in the world? Now going back to 4. I thought I said 4 was really oaky, but 4 now smells like kind of pillowy, like dough a little bit. Kind of like pillow dough. Pillsbury dough. Sugar cookie. Big time sugar cookie on number 4 now. It's weird how like you go through them, you smell them, you taste them, and then you go back, and then all of a sudden they smell and taste different. But definite sugar cookie on number 4. 4 is very good. It's sweet, which is like something I look for in a whiskey. I love sweet whiskey. Can't help it. A little bit of oak, but 4 is more of a one-note whiskey. 4 is like a one-note whiskey, whereas 7 had multiple layers to it. It changed. It was just a little bit more complex. So I know that 1, 2, and 3 were like phenomenal. So I think that number 4 is going to go in 5th place. We're just narrowing this bitch down, aren't we? Friggin' gun show. Let's see. Sorry, I'm way behind again. I just get in my own little world. Why is Maker's Mark a cork and Maker's 101 a screw top? I don't know. Why does Maker's Mark suck? Also don't know. Also not sure. But Maker's Mark, not my favorite. Let's see here. Hey, Alec, question. I haven't responded, but today I got an email from your brother. What's up with that? I saw it. I was like, got out of the shower, checked my email, and I saw that Bradley had emailed me. I'm going to email him back. But I was intimidated. Did they cut me off from you? Am I cut off from you? Do I have to, if it's Bradley, my new keeper? I don't know how to, I can't win over another Reuben. It's impossible. I've already done 1, maybe 2. I heard that Alan loves me. I heard it firsthand, secondhand. Boom. Yes. Kojast. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I was about to do the dishes, but now that you're live, I've got a reason to drink. I've got a reason to drink. Damn it, Gene, did you say purple and gold at the same time as possible? I missed it. Orange and, oh, you did one? Tennessee football, orange and white. Okay, perfect. I think I want to do a I don't know how yet, like what the sticker will be or anything, but you know what? I grew up a huge Kobe fan, and let's just do a purple and gold. Let's do a Kobe. I'll figure it out. One like anti-hero. I got it. One like anti-hero. It's me again. I'm Jamie. Like Jamie? Deutsch, pronounced Deutsch. I know how to pronounce Deutsch. I took German 2 years in high school. Surprise! I'm a patron opening a Wild Turkey Master's Keep Revival sample after a hike tomorrow. You're opening one after a hike tomorrow. Pumped. Heck yeah. The revival, that is the revival. Is that the rye? Why Wild Turkey Master's Keep Revival? I think that's the rye, isn't it? Super good. I love all those Master's Keeps. I love all the Master's Keeps. I got to get them all. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being a freaking patron, Jamie Deutsch. Your name is fun to say, by the way. Deutsch. Justin Atkinson. Matt, you're awesome. New to bourbon, and I watch all your videos. Just be prepared. You're not going to sound as smart afterwards, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate the heck out of you. Bruzel, you got a new handler. They're always moving the difficult influencers. It's true. I am very difficult to move. I've heard that. Hey, IPA Noah's here. What's up? Been a minute since I caught a live stream. Cheers. Cheers to you, IPA Noah. You must like beers, eh? Mamba Mentality. That's a good sticker name. I have to French it up a bit, but yeah. What happened to your sleeves? Summerschlam, baby. It's Summerschlam, Joe Locke. Get with it. Summerschlam. Gonna win the bags tournament? The bags tournament's in the bag. in the bag. I already have a partner. We did a raffle, and hopefully he shows up. But if he doesn't, then I don't know what's going to happen. I might have to do it myself. Feeling he will, though. I have a feeling he'll show up. But yes, bags tournament. Listen, I used to sell televisions at a high-end electronics store and stereos and stuff. Like really expensive shit. And by sell it, I mean like tried to sell it because I was a terrible salesperson. But when there were no customers in the store, we played bags all day. All day. Cornhole all day. Did I get good? Yeah. It's way better at cornhole than I was at selling $7,000 TVs, that's for sure. But hopefully Chris Ludwig shows up and we can just be unstoppable. Even if he's terrible, I'm still going to win. Travis, Matt, your finisher should be the mandible claw, but call it the palate cleanser. The heck is a mandible claw? I don't even know what that means. 350 people in chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Bags equals cornhole. We know Will. Selling the hi-fi systems. Yep. I used to have to go to like people's houses, people's homes. Now, I was in my early 20s, friggin' poor, and I'd have to go to like rich people's houses and tell them how we were going to like run their wire and shit. Like, this is how we're going to do your living room. And they're like, you're going to drill holes in what? And I'm like, I don't even know. I'm making this up on the fly, brother. Jeff Maher's up in this. Yeah, Jeff, sorry I'm late. It's okay. No problem. I love the sweet and spicy new riff country schlammer. Hashtag you legend. Jeff, you're a legend. But I am super excited that you like it. The Dave Chappelle Kobe sketch would make an amazing sticker. Just saying, as a Celtics fan, that would be tough to type. Celtics fan. I mean, listen, Kyle Taylor, love you so much. Paul Pierce can, again, Paul Pierce, right? Okay, 3. I'm sipping back to the first 3. I'm going to nose them here. Oaky, sweet, great. 3. 2. Wow. What in the world? Let's go back to 1. Interesting. Are there 3 products here from the same distillery? 1, 2, 2. So, okay. Which one? I think, 3. I like 3 a lot. 3 and 2 are so similar in the nose. Now 1. 1 is a little bit different. I'm gonna taste 3, 2, and then 1. Here goes 3. That's right. 3 is the one that's a little bit lower proof. Seems to be a little bit lower proof, but it works so well. It's so sweet and oily. Is it super complex? No. But it does enough where it's just like, want to go back to it over. Like, that's something I could live off that if I could live off that. But I can't. So there's that. Paul Graham, $20 super chat. Paul Graham, thank you so much. You are the Teddy Graham. I just nicknamed you because you're so nice. And huggable. Huggable Paul Graham. Thank you for the super chat. Larry Owens, we watched the Pissers in Indiana. What the heck? Oh, the Pacers. It's like, what in the world's Larry Owens talking about, and why did I read it? Bob Belkovac, Matt, what do you do with all the leftover bourbon in your flights? I hope you power through and finish them all. Depends on the night. Typically don't do that. Usually, well, I have this back here. That right there is my World's Top Whiskey Taster decanter that I got. And I usually just pour stuff into that sometimes. Until it got full. Then I had to what's that called? When the dam overflows, it goes into the I usually just pour them together or like make an infinity thing. Who knows? But yeah, that's the first one I poured tonight was too heavy. And I was like, crap, now I have to pour them all heavy, which is a waste of whiskey eventually. Unless, of course, it turns out to be great and I'll drink it later. Who knows? I have no good answer for you. Knots is back with another super chat. How do I get a shirt with a seriously receding collar? Also, please don't put your phone on speaker in public. Knots, I do really like your, what do you call it? Your advice. You have very good advice. I don't like that either, especially when they're driving in the left lane. Just talking in speaker in public. To get a shirt with a seriously receding collar, you buy a shirt and you just butcher it with a pair of scissors, and that's what you get. Is this? Thank you for the super chat. Overflow? No, it's called something else. Settling pond? Spillway. That's it. My mom nailed it. Spillway. Jeez. Life tips. Correct. All right. Back to glass 2. Oh, so good. What's funny is glass 4, I said I started getting a sugar cookie on it and a little bit of dough. That's happening to 3, 2, and 1 as well, but not as much as glass 4 did. Oh, wow. Oh, that is good. Wow. That glass 2 is phenomenal. It does everything right. Everything right. It's like I said, glass 3 was proof down, but it worked. Glass 2 is like a little bit spicier, maybe a little bit higher proof, but it's perfect. It's friggin', this is so good. So stinking good. I like it a lot. Glass 2 is really, really good. It's funny because I don't know. I have no idea which one is which. The only one, I think one of the bottom 2 is the Pursuit because they got stone fruit on both of them and they seem to be a little bit younger. But I don't even know which one is that. And I thought that my blend would stick out too because it's like a blended whiskey, like a Burai. But don't really know either. Interesting. Okay, to glass 1. I remember glass 1 I really, really enjoyed when I first tasted it. Damn. If I had to guess, I would say that, no, I don't want to guess about what's happening here, but I do want to say this. Top 3 and 3 to 4 are going to be really hard. The glasses 1, 2, and 3 are similar, very similar. One of them seems to be a little bit lower proof. One of them seems to be maybe from a different, I don't know, different distillery. They're just slightly different in miniature ways. I'm going to go back to glass 7 to see how it compares to glass 1 to see if possibly I can place glass 7 in 4th place. That smells so good, though. But yeah. Glass 7 will go in 4th place. I think Glass 3 will go in 3rd place. But this is when the Summerschlam really starts slamming. Oh, NudeHD.xyz is back. Welcome back. Thanks for being persistent. Persistent little bugger. Been distracted. Did he decide on a final? No, obviously not, Adriana. Come on. That takes me a couple years to do. We're still working on it. Spices like your muscle shirt. Just hours ago, this was a regular Alec Bradley t-shirt. Then I put it on and it just got torn to pieces. Matt, is it illegal for you to smoke the Alec Bradley cigars on YouTube while you are tasting? If not, why don't you fire one up? #Schlammered. No, the live streams aren't monetized, which is why I can talk about the best cigars on the planet, Alec Bradley cigars, without fear of repercussions, without fear of YouTube being like, you are in trouble. Making videos on YouTube about cigars and tobacco in general, frowned upon by YouTube, and there's like channels that have been demonetized fully. Like their entire channel's been demonetized because of that. So that's why there aren't dedicated videos for that kind of thing. But while on a live stream, I don't monetize them. I just, it's free for all here. They don't care. I can talk about them all I want. And speaking of talking about it, Alec Bradley cigars are amazing. And I don't know. I feel like I'm going to wear their shirts all the time now because everybody needs to know. Because guess what? This draws attention. Why is that guy so giant and wearing such a mangled shirt? Oh, is that an Alec Bradley cigar shirt? I forgot how much I love those. I'm going to go buy 7 boxes. You know what? See how I think? That's how I think. And I can't light one up because I'm in the garage of a rental home. And that would be frowned upon. When you get the dating bots, you've made it to the big time. No, I think when you get like the ones that aren't bots, you made it to the big time. If like legit nude-hd.xyz, if like they legitimately came in here, that's big time. Not the bots. Did you have a big ass stereo receiver and speakers back when you were selling high end stuff? Oh hell yeah. I had well, growing up, obviously, car stereos. If you are in here and you are in your 30s, I would say between the ages of 32 and 42, you probably had a system, a car stereo, right? Like everybody wanted the big subwoofers and like, yeah, I was into that for sure. But then when I was selling stereos and TVs, it wasn't a big ass stereo. It was a Pioneer Elite receiver. I had I couldn't afford like some of the really good stuff, but I had a couple Klipsch, that's hard to say. Klipsch towers, Klipsch center channel and surrounds. Yeah, like a 5.1, a really nice 5.1 setup, so that I could just watch Twister and just rock the entire apartment, get the neighbors really mad. Pigfoot 75 is back. That's a good point, Julie. Took my shirt off and now Nude HD is back. It's a good point. Another one from Knots. Hopefully this is more good advice. Thank you, Matt. Soon I will have no collars. Also, please try to remember, hold the door open for anyone, even if they have to half run, because you are holding the door open for an uncomfortable amount of time and distance. Recently just did the same thing. yesterday, I think. It was for a gentleman. I opened the door. I saw him coming, and I held it. And then I looked back, and I was like, oh, wow, further than I thought. But already committed, so just held it. I didn't even say thank you. Probably because it was uncomfortable for both of us. But solid advice, Knots, and that's just being a nice person. Pitched a video to Jason C. Bottling and making samples for friends. What do you think? Bottling and making samples for friends. A video. Like a video on pouring bottles of whiskey into samples for friends. The only thing similar that I've thought about that I haven't done is like basically how to get free whiskey, which is have good friends that will, sample their whiskey for you. But I don't know exactly what you mean. But hey, I'm open to anything. I'll make a video about anything. I was going to do a Better Call Saul video the other day because I have a theory about the way Better Call Saul is going to end because it's the series finale on Monday night, the series finale, and I have a theory. I was going to make a video about it, then I realized that I have a whiskey channel, and probably 7 people would watch my theory, and they'd all call me stupid. One is very good. We're going to pick a winner here in a second, I promise. We're going to pick a winner. I double promise. Bruzel's still here. Oh, freaking Bruzel. Again, if you don't watch Bruzel on TikTok, go over to Bruzel on TikTok and watch him try to start a lawnmower with Weller Foolproof. It's awesome. Did you ever buy a stereo setup from some guy in a box truck in a Home Depot parking lot? No, but funny story. So the place is in like the suburbs of Chicago where I worked in Aurora, actually. It was in Aurora, Illinois. I worked at this high-end home electronics store, and there would be vans in the parking lot basically preying on customers that would come out of the store. They would be like, hey, come over. They're trying to sell them shit out of their van. Like, listen, don't you take my job, all right? I'm in here not selling shit. Don't let them, if they go out there and buy your shit, don't piss me off, okay? I'm lucky to have this job. Is it a commission-based job? Yeah, commission over draw. I think that's what they called it. Basically, every week they would give you X amount of dollars. You had to cover that amount in commission. If you did not earn that amount in commission, they would still pay you that amount. But the next time that you made more commission than that amount, they would take what the difference kind of thing. My nickname was probably Matt Draw Porter because sometimes I got lucky and sold some shit. Most of the time, just basically hanging on for dear life. Just giving me that $7.73 every 2 weeks, please. Oh boy. D Brown. So last night on Drums and Drams, late night, I said, if they made a chicken cock whiskey, and horse bottles always sell, I bet you I could make a horse cock whiskey. And they'd have to be okay with it. So that's my new brand name. Gonna go live probably never, but eventually it's gonna have to happen. That's the brand name. Matt, do you ever wonder if the Yin Yang twins made enough money from Get Low to retire? Or are they putting in 40 hours as accountants and such? Probably not accountants. Were the Yin Yang twins? I didn't know that they were a part of Get Low. Get Low. Wasn't Get Low, was Lil Jon featuring Yin Yang twins? I do love me some Yin Yang twins. with the airplane. Yeah. Yin Yang Twins are good. Unfortunately, you can't sing Yin Yang Twin songs as a Caucasian male because just can't do it. It's impossible. So I had to stop listening to them because it's hard not to sing it. Uncle Nate, 50 years old, had two 18-inch subs in my Volkswagen Rabbit. Oh, sweet. Yeah, like 800 watts RMS back then. Nice. Cobbled together pretty nice stereo, buying used Yamaha amp, focal, bookshelf speakers, clips up. Focal. Yeah, I used to sell Focal. Used to sell Martin Logan, were like the big ones. Martin Logans were like the speakers that you just, you didn't sell. Like the people who bought Martin Logans, like the actual, not like Best Buy, they had a place in there called Best Buy Magnolia. And at Magnolia, they sold Martin Logans. And if you've never seen a Martin Logan speaker, then look it up because it's like super weird. Martin Logans are like, the speakers don't look like speakers. They have, I can't remember the name of the technology, but they use a different technology. But Magnolia sold Martin Logans, and then we sold like the crazy Martin Logans, like the ones that were like fucking 20, pardon my language, sorry mom, like 20 grand or something. So it's nuts, like the crazy ones. And the people who buy those, guess what? They know way more about them than the salespeople because they're going to buy $20,000 speakers. And I drove to work in a 2003 Pontiac Grand Prix that I basically destroyed. Sorry, mom. The Mike Tyson towel look. Yeah, I'll do that. Christopher Anderson. Not even a word to say. Just a $20 super chat. Thanks. Fat Mall, I don't want to hear your theory. I don't blame you. It's a terrible theory. You might be right and spoils. Oh, it's definitely not. It's definitely not a good theory. Actually, you know what? It is a good theory. And I'm pretty sure it's correct. And next week, I will tell you if it's correct or not. Going back to glass 2. Okay, I have a winner. For sure. I just have to pick a second place to run around. You pick the better new riff. Don't watch the junkies because it might tell them the same thing. Oh, no. Thad, I was there with them. We picked them together. And it's just funny because we flip-flopped on which one was the best. So, I mean, I wasn't mad about it at all. I was like, well, we thought this one was the best first. And then we thought the other one was best the second time. They got the one that we thought was best the second time. I got the one we thought best the first time during blind flights. Jonathan Cook is here. What's going on? Dude, I lived in Naperville before moving to Indy. Yeah, it was Tweeter in Naperville, Aurora, like at the Fox River Mall. Fox River Mall, I think. Yeah, Bubble Bath Bourbon. Listen, I eventually went back to college and I quit working there. So I quit. And then like a month later, corporate came and locked the doors. Like all those places went out of business. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Probably featuring Yin Yang Twins, maybe? The Whisper song is legendary. Larry, come on. Come on, Larry. You might give it a shot. Come on. Matt, you never worked at Circuit City in Rockford, did you? No. I've never worked at Circuit City. I've worked at Tweeter and I've worked at Rex TV, Tweeter, and 2 Best Buys. The bazooka, I forgot about the bazooka tubes. Those are crazy. Oh, an AM FM radio, my Chevy Citation. That's a rolling ticket right there. Those are the metal mesh ones, yeah. Those are like there's a certain name for the technology that's just not, electrostatic, that's it. Christopher Anderson nailed it. Electrostatic. Mr. Guggen. Sorry, Mom. Was the Grand Prix electric blue? It was blue black metallic. 2003 Grand Prix limited edition. You got Swansoned. How did I get Swansoned? Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I know more than you. The funny thing is, I worked at a Best Buy in Chicago, and they put me in like, I was way overqualified because it was after I stopped working at Tweeter. I worked at Best Buy and they put me in not Magnolia, but the MP3 player section. That's how long ago this was. I was selling iPods, but it was the Hispanic part of town, so like all the Hispanic people would come in, and they would just start speaking Spanish to each other in front of me, and I'm like, this is terrible. Like, they'd talk to me in English, and then they'd just talk to each other in Spanish. I'm like, I can't do this. I need to learn friggin' Spanish. So I tried to learn Spanish, but I learned the wrong Spanish. Like, I started learning the wrong Spanish, I guess. The one they speak in Spain, apparently, from what I understand. And then I was like, you know what? I learned like how to say hello, and I learned the wrong way, so we're done. Totally done. Julie, what the heck? I've got to go finish recovering from last night, but Matt, please don't wither away so much that when I hug you next, I'll break you. It's what I'm looking forward to the most. Thank you, Julie. I can't wait to see you. And that is a crazy super chat. Jeez Louise. You don't got to do that. I'm going to see you next weekend. That's enough. You don't got a super chat like that. Jeez, Julie. I love you. Tell Dan I love him too. And give Dan the biggest hug wherever you want. 8-track player? Jeez, man. That's old as heck. I'm not 8-track player. Drubowski's. I'm just an average dude with no agenda. Going back from 3 to 1. Okay. I have an order. Porter's got his order. Shelby's strunk. Drubowski's strunk. Horses and Bourbon's strunk. Old Man Joe's strunk. Chad Rucker's strunk. Marie Franchi's strunk. Fat Moll's strunk. Jerry Black's strunk. Nick Foles strunk. Everybody's strunk. Shelby's strunk. About Calumet 16 and a backup based on your review. No regrets. You rock, Matt. Also messaged you on Patreon when you're not so slammered with stuff. Loved you back. Oh, for sure, Shelby. Patreon messages are weird on mobile. Like, it's terrible. And I apologize. I will get back to you. I just need to actually go onto the computer and check my messages. Patreon mobile for creators is terrible. But thank you. And I will get back to you for sure. Sir in Vega had an orange circle, I think. Yes, Chad Rucker, they did. Holy cow, gun show. Summerschlam, baby. Summerschlam. All right, let's get this order. Does anybody remember what Adriana posted earlier? You know, the key. Cheers, Tim Evans. Freaking love you. All right. Stag Junior 14 for Calumet 15? No. You can go buy Calumet 15s from a store. Like, lots of stores. Can't buy the Stags anywhere. Julie, good night. Love you very, very much. Does anybody have the key? Because Adriana posted it earlier. She put it on the screen, and I just need somebody to have that. Because we're about to do the reveal. So let's do the reveal. As soon as somebody says that they know which one is which, because no clue. E was Elijah Craig. C was Calumet. B was Lucky 7. D was Pursuit. F was My Blend. G was Discovery, and A must have been Woodford, I think. Oh, she's going to email it? Let me check. Let's check. Oh, tonight's key. Wow. A Woodford Batch, B Lucky 7, C Calumet, D Pursuit, E I actually remembered, except for I was unsure about the Woodford. Thank you, Whiskey Mountains, and thank you, Mom, for reminding me, telling me the truth. Can't wait to see you, Julie. Jeez, less than a week. Less than a week. No, it's actually 1 week. Give or take a couple hours. All right. Let's figure out which one's which. These were all great. Like I said, none of these are losers. These are like the best bourbons that I've acquired this year. Like they have been released this year. That was, the ticket here. Summerschlam was all about the best whiskeys I've acquired so far this year that were released this year. So last place isn't last place. Last place is just number 7. That's all I'm saying. So in 7th place is it's good. It's good. It's a little bit light. I don't know. 7th place is letter D, which is not a huge surprise. It was the underdog going in. It's very good. But Pursuit United came in 7th place. Like, still really, really good. I wanted to put it in this flight because I thought it was very good, and I just wanted to see how it would stack up. Like, the top 3 were kind of like just in a different category, but still, I mean, gotta say, like, if I wanted to put it in this flight, that'd be good. Ralph Medina, $10 super chat. Thank you, Ralph. Ralph Medina. Amazing man. All right. 6th place. 6th place was Glass 5. And still 300. Wow, 300 people here. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Glass 5, also much, like a little bit lighter, a little bit, I don't even know how to like really word it. Maybe a little bit younger, a little bit lighter, a little bit, not quite as complete as the rest, but still very, very good. Glass 5 came in 6th place, and it is letter G. Discovery Series 7. Discovery Series 7 in 6th place. I can see that. I think actually, did I call that creamed corn? A little bit like cream corn action, Tootsie Roll kind of thing. Yeah, I can see that. It's just not super old, right? It's very, very good. But it is, well, there's some aged bourbon in there for sure. Oh, but the 21% is the corn whiskey. So that makes sense. Still super good, though. Still very, very good. Julie says, we will have had dinner, drinks, and changed our pants twice already from Dan's driving by this time. Yeah, I can't wait just to, hopefully Dan rented a little tiny car so he can be extra scared when he drives. What he does is like he rents the biggest vehicle possible so that he can just drive in whatever lane he wants with like zero repercussions. And I feel like maybe he should just rent a smaller vehicle, like a Geo Metro, pack us all in one of those, then see if he drives the wrong way down a one-way. I doubt it. Fat Mall, I can't think of anywhere else I'd want to be. Fat Mall, that's super sweet. Super sweet. And I love you, Fat Mall. Bruzel, still here. Bruzel, make a TikTok, damn it. What are you doing here still? Go make us laugh on TikTok. Just kidding. Thank you for being here. Trying to get some things cleared to make it to the meetup. Just not sure it's going to happen at this point. Don't you live in like... Damn it. Mississippi? Mississippi? Allisippi. I think you live in Allisippi, possibly, somewhere around there, maybe. The 3-cylinder GL, that's right. You just got killed by a Deus. Oh, mother. Yeah, that's a good movie. I do like that movie. Alabama. See, that was my first guess, too. Dang it. That's a long way. Michigan's a long way, isn't it? It's a long way. All right. In 5th place is Glass 4. Man, Glass, okay. Top 5. The top 5 are all like so good that these were hard. Man. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to guess what this is. Whatever. It is very good. I like it a lot. A 7 pour flight makes it more difficult to like actually pick a correct order, but I think I did pretty well here. We'll see. We'll see how quirky and wonky things get, but 5th place, Glass 4 is letter E. Letter E. That's A122. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Now that it's Elijah Craig A122. Remember when I said I was going to do 8? What I was thinking was I wanted to put a sample I received from Pink Dan in this flight, which was an Elijah Craig barrel proof from 2020. It was Elijah Craig B520. And I just wanted to, I was thinking about putting that in the flight just to see if like a lower proofed Elijah Craig barrel proof from 2020, how that would fare against the best bourbons I picked up this year, or the best whiskeys I picked up this year. I decided not to at the last second, and now I kind of wish I did, but I didn't. Alrighty. Tried to rent a small BMW, and I said I would get a ride with someone else. That's funny. Richard X. You're awesome, Matt. We'll try to make Junkies Party next weekend. It would be awesome to meet you, to have a drink with you, buddy. All the rest of bourbon YouTubers, you're all here. We're not heroes is not the word I would use at all, but we do love you very much. All right. Excuse me. In 4th place was glass number 7. 7 was the one that smelled nothing like the first 3, but was more complex than the bottom 3. So this one came right in the middle. This might have been the most complex one out of the bunch. I'm going to cough. Hold on. Excuse me. I like that a lot. This one is, having tasted through them over and over again, like you start to lose a little bit here and there, but it's still very good. It's still complex. It's sweet and it's spicy, and it is in 4th place, letter C. No, wait a minute. No way. Are you fucking... Oh, pardon my language. No way. All right. Now, okay. But can I tell you something funny? I thought for sure... I tried to play stupid. I thought for sure this was my blend. I thought for sure this was my Bardstown Bourbon Company blend. I thought for sure that it was. Like, for sure. It's Calumet 16. So that goes to show you how smart I am. 100% honesty, like, swear on everybody's life. I thought that was my blend. My Barstow Bourbon Company blend. C was Calumet 16, right? Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So that settles that. That means the top three, I have no clue. No, I just, Bruzel. I just thought that just, yeah. All right, here we go. Third place was Glass 3. This one was oaky and sweet. I thought it was a little bit lower proof than some of them. That's why I put it in third place. I was guessing, not even guessing, but based off the profile and the lower proof, I thought this was going to be the Lucky 7 14-year holdup. But now I don't have any faith in what I know about anything. Glass B. Lucky 7. All right. So there's that. Okay. So that means we are down to what? Woodford Batch Proof and my blend. I feel like an asshole now because I didn't think my blend was going to do very well. And truth be told, I didn't fudge this. I didn't think anything of it. I honestly thought that the top three were probably Lucky 714, Calumet 16, and Woodford Batch Proof, or Lucky 714, Calumet 16, and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. But wrong. So here we go. In second place was Glass 1, and in first place was Glass 2. Here's Glass 2 as a winner. Glass number 1 is in second place. Glass number 1. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. That's not what I didn't mean it. I feel like an asshole. I feel like an asshole. A real big asshole. I didn't do it for that reason. Well, now I have to send the same flight to somebody else who's more reputable. That's a word. Like maybe I picked it because it's different. That's funny. Yeah, bubble bath. That's stupid. Cam, you're too precise. You're way too precise. Derek, the funny thing is, so I've had it a couple times. I just opened this one. I just opened this tonight. So this is like the first pour out of the bottle because I was in Michigan when I got my shipment, and I left my open bottle with my parents. I gave my parents a sealed bottle, and I left my open bottle with them, so I haven't had one in a while. So I just opened that one tonight. Wow, I feel like a dickhead for that. That's funny. So doing a flight like this, you kind of have to think about why things placed in the order they placed. And I'll say this. That must have stood out to me and been the most appealing because of it just being maybe just different. Probably because it was different. But at the same time, I can't go back on what I said. I thought that they were very similar, I said. Man, no. That's just me being a dum-dum. Whatever. That's just how it's going to work tonight. Never going to do that again. That's so stupid. A Tribe Called Quest represent. Please let people out of their elevator before you try to enter the elevator. That's what, 5 tonight? Let people out of the elevator before are you my inner, like, yeah, oh my gosh. We could be best friends. Out of the 4 or 5 things you've said tonight, you've been so correct. Hey, and by the way, stop trying to back into parking spots. Am I right? Right? Oh boy. Nice work on the blend. Yeah, it's just that's stupid. Yeah, I didn't have it's Summerschlam. I had a wardrobe change. And then I did a blind flight and said that I was better than everybody. So this makes me feel very uncomfortable. So super stupid on my part. Why would I do that? I've learned 2 lessons. In this past 6 months, I've learned 2 things. Don't put anything I've done against my favorite things, because by chance I'll say that the thing I've done is the best, which makes me very uncomfortable, and I don't like it. Second thing is never send a barrel pick of mine to Shane Long, because obvious reasons. Anthony, I'm really hoping that is your actual background and not a green screen. A green screen? Oh, not a green screen. No, it's just the lens. Just the lens on the camera. Makes it maybe look a little bit blurry. Probably it. You can back in or you can back out. Either way, you're doing 50% backing. The backing into the parking space, listen, if people were professional backer-uppers, I wouldn't mind. But most people, they're just not. They just like adjusting and in and out. I really need... No, you don't, Pigfoot. I don't understand. My mom liked my blend, and she was that's because I'm your son. Mom, of course you liked it. I'm your son. That's how things work. Anything I would ever do, you would enjoy because I'm your son. I have daughters now, and I totally get it. My Miley, my oldest daughter, could draw a pile of shit, and she'd be like, "Look, I drew poop," and I'd be like, "That's amazing. You draw the best shit I've ever seen." And I'm going to put it on the fridge. It's just the way it is. Newsflash, man claims his own blend that he blended to his taste is best on his own stream. Bruzel, damn it. Depth of field getting blurry. It's like a 1.7 aperture. I don't even know. This is so long ago when I got this camera and lens. It's been forever. Everyone has a camera now. Anyone can back in. Larry, you are wrong. No. Do you think people trust those cameras? I see people looking out there like they don't trust those things. They never do. As UPS driver, back first. But you're right, people don't know how to back up. As UPS driver, Thad, all you do is make right-hand turns. That's all you do. And sometimes the left-hand turn is better. Just saying. Dustin, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. the excellence of execution. Am I right? Am I wrong? Adam, you can't. Unless they're still at the distillery. I haven't heard that anyone has gone there trying to buy one and they're gone. They were at Bardstown Bourbon Company's distillery. I feel like an asshole. I think that because it was a bourbon, 2 bourbons and a rye whiskey mixed together, it made the whiskey just taste just enough different that I thought it was better. I'm guessing that was it. So, I don't know. Christopher Anderson, $10 super chat. Christopher Anderson, thank you so much. Bruzel says, I'm not even sure my wife knows her car has a camera. It's true. Knott's, another one from Knott's. If you have a pickup truck and no matter how you park it, please try to help your great uncle move his bedroom set. That's also true, yeah. Like, you got a pickup truck, got a bed for a reason, right? Use it. You got the bed liner, you got the bed. Agreed. Knott's with so much wisdom tonight. So much wisdom. Taste and sensibility. You're right about backing into parking spaces. It's an epidemic here in Louisiana. It's just like, we're just waiting. In and out, in and out. You just never get it right. Just never get it right. Or you like what you like, and that's why you created that blend. Well, Fat Mall, I blended that within... I blended it, I would say probably within an hour time frame with whiskeys that were presented to me like, you can blend with these ingredients and you have this amount of time. So I had a nice amount of time, but there was lunch in the middle, which messes with your palate. So like when I went back to it, I didn't want to change anything because I knew that what I tasted before lunch was what I liked. After lunch, everything tasted different. So it's not like that. I didn't like create my perfect whiskey. I just like made the best thing I could make with the ingredients I had in the amount of time I had. And I'm still happy it turned out good. And I just feel like it's stupid for that. Popped in there a few weeks back and said he got one of the last 2 that were out. Oh. So they're probably gone then. Maybe. I don't know. Rebecca Page, have you been drinking? No. I mean, yeah, obviously, but at the same time, no. John Seago, you raised a master blender. How was his palate growing up? Love Jack's Pizza a lot. Lots of Jack's Pizza. Nude HD's back. Super sweet of you to be back. You blended it the way you could because you loved it, so it makes sense. Yeah. I did. I mean, to be fair, I love Elijah Craig Barrel Proof more and Woodford Batch Proof more and Calumet 16 more. Like, I wish my blend tasted like that. It's just this flight must have... The way... I can't believe that happened. That's so funny. Did that and loving high-end speakers. All right, we're going to call it a night. I'm out of here. 2 hours and 16 minutes in. Summerschlam got Summerslammed. By the way, I'm going to finish the night with this. I think I already have... Is this it? This might be it. That's definitely it. We're ending the night with a pour. Everybody fill it up again. America. This is... I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I'll talk about it now at the end of the stream. Next Friday on Patreon is dropping my ADHD Fishing Rare Character Single Barrel. This is the first Kentucky 95.5 rye I've ever had. They actually, I'm not sure if every single bottle is like this, but they screwed up. They wrote the alcohol percentage and then the proof, and it's not right. They actually put the wrong alcohol percentage on there. And I had them double check because I was like, what is right? Is it the Is it the alcohol percentage or is it the proof? Turns out it's the proof. So I'm not sure if all the bottles were labeled wrong, but this one definitely is. But it's 121.2 proof Kentucky 95.5 cask strength rye whiskey from, I can't say it for sure because I'm not sure if I can. Schmargetown Schmerbin Company that possibly sourced their whiskey to rare character, 6.5 years old. The first 95.5 rye from Kentucky I've ever tasted, and almost knocked all those over. And guess what? It's phenomenal. It's a crazy rye, and it is. I'm going to do a video this week. I've got to do it. I've got to see how this stands up against other ryes. And you know me, if it has anything to do with me, it's going to come in first place because I guess I'm that sort of arrogant asshole. I know I can't even think about it. I feel stupid for this flight now. Feel dumb. Oh, that's perfect. That's totally different from the rest of those. Wow. That is raisins. That is like vanilla extract, dark chocolate raisins. That rye whiskey is so, so good. So good. If you love rye whiskey, that's, oh man. I hate saying it's a must buy, but it's definitely awesome. I think if you love rye whiskey, you'll love that. Jay Hamilton, all the best to you and yours, Jay Hamilton. And then Mark says, Matt, you look like you can play cornhole in your sleep. So I'm looking for a teammate in Michigan next weekend. Mark, listen, supposed to team up with Chris Luddick. We did a bit of a fundraiser, and the winner, you know what? They got me as a teammate. You can tell a lot about a bags player or a cornhole player by the way that they throw the bag. And you gotta it's this. This is the way. That's the way. I can't wait. Cornhole champion 2022. BJ's in the park next weekend. Shelby Strunk, I'm driving to Bardstown tonight. They better have a bottle or my 2022 whiskey year is ruined. I wish I could. I don't know if they will, Shelby. I don't think that they do, but they might. Beg them. Beg them. Tell them that I said to beg them. Thank you, Saline. And then Ryan says, no shame in picking a blend that you made to fit your palate. Just shows that you are the whatever. Didn't see any of your blend on the shelves. That sucks. That's a bummer. Thank you for the super chat, Ryan. I wish there were more of them. That's for sure. Mark says, your blend kicks ass, Matt. Like a dumbest, I accidentally bought a 2021, opened it, and was just, oh. I mean, so I wish I could have got a bottle of Mike's because we were there together, blending together, and I wish I would have got a bottle of his. But like for $200 a bottle, guess what? I've got to buy another one of mine, right? So I didn't have the opportunity to taste his after it was bottled, but I appreciate you saying that. I thought it was good there, but I was sweating bullets until I opened it and tasted it, and I was like, oh, this is actually drinkable. I just wanted it to be drinkable. Knott's, another one from, geez, we could stay here all night and Knott's would just keep going. I was under the impression that I was only super chatting $1.99. Please try to remember to stay to your right when walking down a hallway. Knott's? Are you my thoughts? Oh my gosh. We're the same person. How about in the grocery store, in Walmart? Guess what? Stay to the right. It's like we're driving here. Too many people in the wrong lane headed straight for you with a cart. You're like, listen, let's pretend like this is a road. You stay on your right, I'll stay on mine. And we don't have to do this thing where we hit carts. Jeez Louise. All right. Band-Aid. Oh, I heard Chris Ludwig can't hit the blind side of a barn throwing a ball, let alone a bag. Oh, it's fine. Hey, listen. Chris, when we start playing, the first time you throw a bag, I need you to fake an ankle injury. Just fake an ankle injury and be like, oh, Matt will just throw them for me. And then I'll just throw them all. But I think you could do well, Chris. You know what, Chris? I'll teach you how to do it. I'll teach you how to Dougie. Teach you how to Dougie. You know what? We'll win no matter what. All right. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. This was Summerschlam. So happy and so much fun. Turns out I made the best whiskey in 2022 so far. So there's that. Whatever. Oh boy. I love you all so much. Thanks for watching. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on being at Bourbon Junkies Pours in the Park next weekend. Think they might still have tickets available? Go to bourbonjunk.com and you can get tickets. There's going to be a lot of people there. Bourbon Junkies. There's Mash and Drum's going to be there. Dara, the average drinker, is going to be there. I've got a cough. Hold on a second. Shelf Turds are going to be there. All people I've never met except for Dan and Sean. And I mean, kind of wish Sean couldn't show up. But anyway, I'll be there. Whatever. No big deal. I'll be there. There's going to be so many people, like so many people there. Cheech Arlino's going to be there. Dan and Julie Lifetime Whiskey is going to be there. We're talking like mainstream stuff. Dan and Julie I'd pay $55.99 for a friggin' like nosebleed seat in Comerica Park to watch those two talk about their finances and how Julie spends all their money and then how actually Dan spends all their money. I don't know. All I'm saying is they're going to be there. It's going to be so much fun. Degrees will be there. Absolutely. Drums and Drams will be there. There's so many people going to be there. I can't wait. I can't wait to give Cameron a noogie. And then he's going to give me a swirly because I can't fight back. I love you all so much. Have a great night. Oh, there might not be a live stream next Friday because of that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Until then, head in the clouds, mind on your whiskey or something. Good night. Summer.